Hello everyone, my name is Yogendra Sal. This is SAT753. In this particular task, we are doing a continuous integration and deployment using Jenkins and GitHub. So this task is divided into part 1 and part 2. Part 1 contains task 1 in which we are doing a GitHub integration, and the part 2 is again the DevOps basic, and in the part 2 I have chosen the task 2, which is adding an email plugin using Jenkins. So let's get started. The first task is the GitHub integration. So I have created a demo repository called part1. Here is the link you can check out. So this repository is used to demonstrate Jenkins pipeline integration with SCM polling. So again, the trigger mechanism is automatically when new commits are pushed to the main branch. So this is about like how we made a demo of part 1. So in the second step, we are defining the 7 stages of product life cycle, especially in the domain of product development. So the stage 1 is the build, in which we are compiling and the code such as and deploying the artifacts such as jar file for the Java product. And the tool here we are using is Maven, which is an automated tool that compiles the Java code. The second stage is the unit and integration test. Here we execute unit test, which is in our small batches. We do the unit test to verify the individual components of the code, and the tool we use is JUnit here, which integrates with Maven to automate a unit and integration test. The next stage is code analysis. Here we analyze the quality of the code and identify where we have duplication and where we have the bugs. And the tool we use is SonarQube. The next stage is security and scan, where we are performing security checks to detect any mistake and vulnerabilities in our code. And the tool we use is OWASE dependency check, a tool that scans the project dependency for non-integrable with Jenkins. The next stage is deploying to stages. So here we build artifacts to a stage and use AWS EC2 instance to stimulate a production-like environment. And the tool we use is AWS CLI, which is a command line tool which is used to deploy the artifacts to AWS instances. And the next stage is integration test on staging, where we are running integration tests in a staging environment, and the tool we're using is Postman. The last stage is deploy to production. Here we are verifying the artifacts to production servers such as AWS EC2, and which is used for a live purposes. And the tool we are using is AWS CI, used to deploy the artifacts to production AWS EC2 instance. So the part 2 of task 1 is here we are doing the DevOps basic. So here we have we have made the repository on the GitHub with the name 8.2 DevOps DevSecOps, and here we have created the pipeline. As we can see, these are the stages of the pipeline. In the Jenkins, we have used Jenkins, and this is the particular code we used in a Jenkins to complete this task. As we can see that it's like a build is success, and the part 2 of task 2 is sending email notifications. So I'm going to do it live. So let's get started. So this is our Jenkins, and this is the particular code we used in part 1 task 2 and the part 2 task 2. So this is a code, and we have added the email plugin here. We can go to the let's say dashboard, okay, and manage Jenkins and systems. So here we can see that we have successfully plugged in the email. Right here we can use the test. So let's test. Yep, the email has been sent successfully. We will see the notification. So so here we can see that we have successfully enabled the email plugins in our Jenkins. So let's go to the dashboard. No worries, we'll leave. And again, this is the particular code, Groovy code we are using, and let's build now. So as we are building now, there's 2 stages. We will see the notification in our mail. So it's in the build process. Meanwhile, we will explain how we are doing this task. So this is the particular code we used to add the email plugin in our Jenkins, and we have installed the email plugin library in our Jenkins. So as we can see that after we build this particular task, we will see the email notification like this. So this is a test stage complete success, and this is the particular build log we'll get after the email success. Again, when we do the second stage, so we will see, yes, we can see that. Yeah. If we open the mail, let's open the mail. Yep. So we can see the built-in logs here. So you scroll down. So this is a particular log, as we can see. Yep. So again, as we can see that we are receiving the mail once we added the email plugin in our Jenkins, and yep, successfully we have delivered the task. Yep. This is the npm audit stage, and this is the uh, run test stage with a status of success. So thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video.